Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Welcome to the weekend or the end of the work week, however you want to put it. You know what it is. Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Episode 50. Episode 50 of the Smoke Pit. We made it. We here. Halfway to the century mark. It is I, Mac, aka your boy. And of course, I am joined by
Brad like a king, Matus Kelvin K. Lee. Welcome to episode 50 of the Smoke Pit. Y'all know what it is. Let that stress go. It's the end of the week, man. It's been a long week for some, a longer week for others, maybe a short week for some, but man, you know what? It's Friday. We here. We made it. Now let's have some fucking fun tonight.
I agree 100% with that. And without further delay, let's get the big three out the way. Shout out to our main sponsor, Plug Earbuds, gettheplugs.com, AudioSwim at audioswim.com, and Premier Element UAE, premierelement.com. Remember to subscribe to our Bandcamp. We got good music over there, exclusive music from the Dat Feelin family. Check them out, datfeelingbandcamp.com, as low as $3 a month. Obviously, we got the Patreon going as well. Go to www.patreon.com/datfeelinpodcast. Go ahead and subscribe. We got the $3 tier, the $10 tier, different perks for the tiers as it goes. And then, of course, merch at teespring.com. Just go to teespring.com, search for Dat Feelin Podcast. See the store, got merch for all the shows, and then also DFPN exclusive merch there as well. Now that we got that out of the way, let us go ahead and take this shot. Get into the shenanigans, my guy, because there's a lot of shit. There is a lot of shit to talk about this week, my guy. A lot of shit to talk about this week.
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
it is.
So, I got some Captain Morgan. It's been sitting in my pantry for a minute. I don't really fuck with it, but I'm just like, I got to get this bottle out of Got to get this bottle empty somehow, so I'm gonna stop taking shots of the shit that I'm gonna be sipping on and just take shots of shit that I just want to get rid of.
Yes,
so
sir.
That's what I got going on up in here. What you got?
Man, you know me, little Terramana tequila, man. That's it. I've been on my good foot this week, so. Try to keep it in the healthy realm. You know, I'm venturing out, but not too far. But okay. my show drink is something entirely different. Don't even worry about that.
Don't worry about what I'm drinking over here. Mind your business.
Don't even worry about it.
But hey, there you go, man. Here's all the Pitmasters, everybody. Another week down.
Yes, sir.
Another weekend here. Salute.
They get easier.
You could tell. You can tell I'm not a rum person, man. Oh my God. Yeah. It gets the people going. Ha! So, before we get into things this evening, tell the people what you sipping on. Let me tell y'all, he showed me this mason jar full of sexy, and I want him to tell you guys what the fuck he did and how he did it. So go ahead and tell him, Black.
So I went to the store and I bought all the ingredients to make a mango dragon fruit refresher. And I was like, you know what? It's Friday. Let me throw some vodka in this shit. So I am sipping on a homemade mango dragon fruit refresher, spiked with vodka. So that is what I'm getting into tonight. That is my show drink this evening, and I'm about to enjoy the hell out of this shit.
I bet you are. That shit look fucking amazing, bro. I'm mad. I'm over here with this. I mean, it's still delicious. The white grape Ciroc with the white grape juice. So, I'm just sipping. I'm chilling right now. So it should be a good show, a very good show. But let us get into the first topic of the night, which is motherfuckers with too much money to the point they don't know what the fuck to do with it. Exhibit A, Amazon in space. So if you are unaware, the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, just had enough money to fucking go to space.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the thing now. Like, you get enough money, motherfuckers can't tell you that you can't go to space. Like, nobody can tell you, hey man, the fuck is you trying to do? Oh, he took a lot of people. He took a lot of people. Matter of fact, let me bring and share with y'all the article. Where we at? Jeff Bezos just went to space and back. The fact that you could go to space and come back the same day further lets me know motherfuckers be having too much money to be doing
too much money.
You know what? I ain't even.
Hey man, what you doing Tuesday?
Fuck it.
I ain't doing
Live
shit.
Your life, King.
Yeah, let's go to space. Space? Yeah, let's go. We'll be back Tuesday night. It's cool. All right, cool. Bet. Let's go. Like, any conversation that goes like that lets me know you have way too much money. Like, what you doing? We're just gonna take an impulse trip to space. Like, not Vegas, space. We're going to space. Like, we're gonna go out of the atmosphere. Like, this trip is gonna literally be out of this fucking world. And we're gonna be back tonight. And we're gonna drink about it and we're gonna celebrate. Too much money.
So Jeff Bezos went to space and back Tuesday morning. It was an 11-minute supersonic joyride aboard the rocket and capsule system developed by his space company, Blue Origin. He got so much money, he developed a space company. And here the U.S. government is defunding NASA and all that shit. My man was just like, man, I got money for space. Don't worry about it. So the people he took with him is his brother, Mark Bezos, Wally Funk, who is an 82-year-old pilot, and one of the Mercury 13 women who trained to go into space in the 20th century but never got to fly. And then an 18-year-old recent high school graduate named Oliver Damon, who was Blue Origin's first paying customer, and his dad is the one who purchased his ticket. So on this crew, Wally Funk and Oliver Damon became the oldest and youngest people, respectively, to ever travel in space. Apparently, this is the Virgin journey for this man.
This is
created
bullshit.
a suborbital space tourism rocket. And the company plans to take wealthy thrill seekers on high-flying joyrides in the months and years to come. It didn't say anything about how much these tickets cost, but they got the suborbital space where they had 3 minutes of weightlessness, and then they came back to Earth. That's crazy in it of itself, right? But did you see pictures of what his spaceship looked like?
No, please show.
Share these. Yes, I will. I think he was an Austin Powers fan, right? And he was like, I am going to design a rocket that looks like a peen, but not just the full peen. I just want the helmet.
Just the head.
I want the helmets and the shaft I don't want the balls. I want the helmets. And there's a picture of it right there. Now, I'm just saying, you had all these people, the smartest minds in the world, designing this spacecraft, putting all your faith in it. Like, y'all need to build me something that can withstand the G's of breaking gravity as I go to space, the ability to keep oxygen and keep us safe in space, and I need to penetrate the ozone. I need to penetrate the atmosphere. I need y'all to build me something that is able to penetrate the atmosphere. His designers was like, say less.
Say less, son. I got you.
Say no more, fam. Say no more, fam. We got you. And then so they designed this shit, and he looks at the blueprints, and Jeff Bezos is like, it's exactly what the fuck I was thinking. This is exactly what I was thinking when I said I needed to penetrate the atmosphere. And so let me ask you this real quick. I just need an average person's, well, not average. I need Black's opinion on this. You make it big. You got money to burn. You like, Jeff, take me to space with you. He's like, I got a seat for you. You walking out to the damn rocket ship, and you see it shaped like this. What you doing? Fuck it.
I'm not getting on this.
I'm gonna walk in this.
No, I'm not getting off. I'm not getting in that. No, because now the running joke from here on out, it was like you was in that dick, huh? You was in that dick, huh? You just looking like semen up in there. Was you a semen that day? I can imagine the jokes. I'm not getting in that shit. I'm staying home. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Y'all got it.
What Tim say? I'm gonna ask if there's a condom for protection. AD said I'm not about that dick riding.
You rode that dick.
That's exactly what that is. You rode that dick to space. Oh my God! You rode that dick into the stratosphere, bro. It's over. And you know what? Oh, Joanna said, what if there was no refunds and you paid that money?
Nah, you keep the money. Ticket? You keep the money. Let somebody else ride that dick. I ain't riding that dick.
Yo, man. I mean, there has been numerous rocket launches into space. They had designs they could have copied. They was like, nah, I want my own shit. Cause this is Blue Origin, goddammit. Blue Origin, we gonna do our own shit. Fuck everybody else. We need our own shit that nobody in their right mind will have the balls to design. And they were just like, he wants to penetrate space and he doesn't want balls. Got it.
Got it.
Got it. I know exactly what he's looking for. A dildo to space.
Right.
Space dildo. Space dildo. Not Blue Origin. Rob said it's called Blue Orgy.
Blue Orgy. What happens? What happens when it gets to space? And you know how it has to detach? It has to detach itself. Like, what that look like? Poof. And the rocket just fall back down.
The head just pop off, bro. The head just pop off. You just chilling in the head, the helmet. Just the tip. You hanging out in just the tip is what you're doing when it detaches. And you just cruising up there. Rob said it busted.
It busted.
That's what it does when it fucking detaches. Yeah. Fucking streamers come out the top. You got space streamers and the sails pop out at the top. Oh God. Oh man. Nope. They were just like, this is cool. This is space worthy. I don't know. Even if I had enough to buy a ticket, I don't think I would want to go to space. Because too many things can go wrong. I've seen too many movies. Yeah, 3 minutes in suborbital weightlessness, and then they strap back in, and then they come back down to Earth.
Maybe that's why it's shaped like a dick, because you're only gonna be in space for 3 minutes. Maybe that's the joke. We're only gonna be up there. We're only gonna be up there for 3 minutes. It's cool.
You ain't gonna last no longer than 3 minutes up there. Come on, man. I'm just saying.
Let's get in, bro.
If Ludacris and Tyrese could be in space longer in a Pontiac Fiero and scuba suits, I'm thinking Amazon could have did better. Jeff could have did better, man. Raise the stakes, Jeff. Get the Extendo rocket for the next one, bro. You need to get that Lex Steel rocket for for the next go, bro. That's what you need. You need the Mr. Marcus rockets, my guy. You need Mr. Marcus rockets. The Brian Pumper version of this rocket is what you need to get there, my guy. West Coast Productions, my guy. You need that's the rocket you need to get up in there, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. Yeah, the what's the dude name? Bronson, the guy who owns Virgin. His spaceship did look kind of dope. And they went up there in J's. They had like some fucking J's attached to some kind of space looking J's. I'm just like, bro, he clean up in this thing, man. He clean all up in here, man. All of it. But Bezos was like, nah, homie, we just going up there for 3 minutes, baby. I can. After watching, let me tell you, as a kid, I was in kindergarten in 1986. They wheeled in that TV and we watched that Challenger. It's supposed to be the rocket launch up. I'm sitting in there. I'm 5 years old. Teacher's just like, this is amazing. Something you guys will never forget. And we sitting there, oh, this is so cool. Wow. And that mother took out, boom. Bro, it was at that point I knew I was not going to be an astronaut. I knew it. Teacher turned the TV off, turned the lights back on all hella quick. I'm just like, this is my first time watching a rocket launch, but I'm sure it's not supposed to do that, teacher. I got a Sega at the house. I know what that shit is. That's bad. I got R-Type. That shit blew up. I know what you're doing. But
that's just in the ocean.
That's
peace.
Watching Apollo 13, watching Gravity, watching what was the one? It was like a couple years ago. Like it blew up, re-entering the atmosphere. I'm like, man, too many.
Oh yeah,
I can't do it, bro. I think it was the Columbia or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I think
that
it was
joint
Columbia.
blew up. I can't. I won't. I just.
We good.
I just can't. Too many things could go wrong, and people want to point out those were just rare mistakes. There's been many successful rocket launches and space missions, and I'm just like, well, that's cool for them, but that ain't for me right now. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I won't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. So that's oh my God.
We good on that front.
You rode that dick to space. You rode that dick to space. Oh my
80-year-old woman
God. Too. That's a good one, man. Oh man, imagine you a high school graduate. You know what they're saying? You a high school graduate. Your dad's just like, for your graduation gift, I bought you a ticket into space. What you doing?
First, I'd be excited. First and foremost, like if that was my graduation gift, I would be highly grateful. Until I saw the shuttle in which we're getting into, because I'm 18 years old and I'm on this thing with an 82-year-old woman who has never been into space. So we're getting on a dick-shaped shuttle with an 82-year-old woman who has never done this before. And I just took her space virginity on a dick ride to space. No, I'm good, Dad. Dad, I don't want to get on here. I'm young. I have the rest of my life to live. And I have college coming soon. You know, you paid for it and everything. It's either space or college.
Afternoon delight. That's what I'm saying, bro. You just couldn't pay for my college, Dad? You just could be like, your 4 years are paid for, school of your choice. Now I'm gonna go up here. What if, I'm glad it didn't happen, that rocket goes up and blows up. How you feel as the dad?
Horrible.
Oh, damn.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known by the design this shit.
Space ain't nothing to fuck with.
I should have known.
Hey, Jeff, before I buy this ticket for my son, can you reassure me that this ship will be space worthy? Sure. Just come over here and take a look at the plans. Mm-hmm. That's a strong looking shaft there. I feel like this is designed aerodynamic. Penetrate the atmosphere.
Jeff, are you sure this is safe, man?
Of course, look at the shape. What's safer than a dick? Come on, man.
I mean,
what's safer than dick?
I mean, you know. Is it clean?
Oh my God.
Is it safe? Are you sure? Is it clean to ride?
You said, is it clean?
Yeah.
Did you run tests on this?
Yeah. I need to know before I let my son try this out.
Oh my God, bro.
Please assure me that
he up there with his brother, up there with Amazon guy, and old people, and you the youngest one up there. Like, they all have heart attacks or some shit. You like, God damn, how I'm supposed to fly? Who flew it?
Exactly.
I'm hoping there's like a trained astronaut. I'm hoping there is a full, because if that's the case, NASA, you owe me answers on why the astronaut training program is so rigid when we got an 82-year-old Wally Duke or whatever his name was flying up in there with no issues, taking all the G's and then coming back down, no problems. What is going on? I thought you had to be in peak physical condition to handle those G's. Because some people pass out on fucking roller coasters, going like
we got
3 or 4.
We got an aviation expert
G's
in the group that says it was automated. I believe him too.
That further lets me know not to get on this motherfucking thing. You got fucking Skynet. You got Skynet piloting this dick in the space. You got Skynet controlling a space penis, taking me to space, and then bringing me back. No human interaction at all. Just you got Don Cheadle from Space Jam 2, an algorithm piloting my space dick trip to the stratosphere and back.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I would have been like that. Dad, are you trying to get rid of me? Are you trying to get rid of me, Father? What did I do to you?
How much do you hate me, really?
What is happening?
Like, really? How much do you
get on the plane or you get on the rocket and you look around, you see Jeff, you see his brother, you see the lady, you see the 82-year-old dude, and then you see yourself, and then you just like, well, where's the pilot? Jeff is like, ah, that's the brilliance of this thing. There is none. The fuck is going on?
Mama!
Jesus! I'm getting off the ship. It's too late. We got you.
Too late. Nope.
Jackie, that's true. I mean, people do just be sending dicks into any and everywhere nowadays. They're like, we'll see what happens. People ain't careful. People ain't careful with their peens out here, bro. You got to be careful.
Nope. Just letting it loose. Proof positive. They just fly. They just fly.
Let it go. Let it go. Hold it back anymore. Oh my God. Anyway, so hey, congratulations, Jeff. You got a new venture out there. You got Amazon. You got Amazon taking over everything, and now you got Blue Origin.
Yep.
You know, sending space cocks to You remember that skit? Hold on, before we go on. When Dave Chappelle was Black Bush, and he's just like, space. Oh, yeah. Get some of that space pussy. You ever want to reach up there and just come back down and reach up there and touch it and bring it back? Space pussy. Dave was telling the future, man. Y'all thought he was playing.
He was.
Now we sending
Nexus Mars. M-A-R-S. Mars, bitches. Red Rocks.
Mars, bitches. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. So, you ready to get to this next topic? Because I know you've been waiting for this one.
Oh, buddy, when I saw it.
I know you've been waiting for this one.
Oh, when I saw it. You got it queued up? Because...
So, I do. Please, you know I do. Come on, baby. You know I can't talk about this without showing the peoples. Let me just say, I was at work, minding my business, doing an EPR. Boring work. My watch goes off. It's like, Kelvin Cately sent you a message. Or he sent an attachment. Check your phone. I'm like, what did this man send me? I look at my messages. And ladies and gentlemen, probably it's you probably don't believe me when I tell you that I am speechless. There is a moment in the time of that day where I did not know what to say. I knew I wanted to say something, but I did not know how to say it, or, something along those lines. It was a travesty. So I'm gonna bring the banner up to give y'all a hint on what we're about to get into as I start this screen share. But there are questions that need to be asked. Let's see if it'll go. Oh, y'all already know. Y'all can see the title. Y'all know what we get into. All right, ladies and gents. So before, let me give y'all this story. The internet goes off over interracial couple slavery themed pre-wedding photo shoot, right? So it says an interracial couple is making headlines for their unique pre-wedding photos, and it's not because the pictures stand out for their beauty or ambience of where the photos were taken. In fact, the internet is having a field day slamming an engaged couple for their absurd idea to dress the black man as a slave and his white fiance as a plantation damsel in distress / slave owner who seemingly has saved the big old Negro from a life of bondage. So some background. Apparently they are Afro-Latino. Well, at least the dude is. He's Dominican. And I think the woman is Puerto Rican or something like that. I don't know.
Don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter.
So I open the floor up to Pitmasters and to you, Black. What when you saw this, I'm assuming that you got your mind and stuff in a mindset, and you were like, I gotta send this to my man Mac. Hold on. So they gave their photo shoot a tagline or a storyline to kind of, I guess, make it more memorable. It says their storyline was 1842. Days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family. That is what the storyline says. Talk to me, Mac. What's going on, bro?
First and foremost, I want to apologize.
Let me just put the one that got.
I want to apologize.
Put the picture that did it for me. For what?
Because things will be said in the course of my conversation that may or may not be politically correct. And I want to be on the record with this disclaimer by saying that these are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. They do not reflect upon the Smoke Pit, Dat Feeling, or Dat Feeling podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gonna be a good one.
This motherfucker had the gall, the unmitigated gall. Who the fuck told you to go out there and put this shit on? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what descent she is. The picture's all there. You know what I'm saying? With the caption. In 1842. Like, that make a fucking difference. Like, my mind need to go back to that motherfucking place. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, slavery was around then. Does it matter? Fuck no. Bitch, what the fuck entered your brain to make it seem like it was okay to do this shit? Now, I understand. You love your woman. That's cool. That's all great. I love my wife. But ain't no way on God's green fucking earth I'm about to put on some goddamn shackles and some jigaboo outfit and be outside in the field in 100-degree heat, snapping goddamn pictures, looking like a slave, looking like my name is fucking Eli. Not Eli, because that's my nephew's name. Sorry, Eli. Looking like my name is Nathaniel. And I'm going to be out here in the fucking heat, bro. In the heat, in the dead ass summer with this shit on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Who the fuck said this was even cool? And then the story is fucking stupid. I gave him permission to love me. Oh, did you? Did you really? Did you really? You know what? Fuck you and these pictures. This shit makes me mad, bro. This shit pisses me the fuck off. Look like they pulled your ass right out the goddamn cotton field and y'all taking these pictures and putting them in. Y'all should have kept that shit to yourself, bro. Like, just keep it to yourself. And like, I really don't like calling people coons, but this one was close. This one was really close. Like, this one almost forced my hand because I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? She out here looking like fucking.
Oh God.
Like she just came out the goddamn cornbread oven, and you over here in this goddamn shackles. Like, I don't even want to say the rest of what I'm thinking, because this shit was fucking stupid. It was dumb. KC said it best. He is Ruckus. Ruckus the Third is what I'm going to call this man. Ruckus Orenthal the Third.
I am still trying to figure out what this. So I'm gonna do this, man. So in my line of work, we do a debrief and we try to find the root cause of whatever fuckery happened during the mission. So I'm looking at this. Y'all met in a club. I don't know how y'all met. Sparks flew. Y'all had an amazing relationship to the point where you knew she was going to be your wife. You propose. Y'all are engaged. She's like, we should do engagement photos. He's like, I'm down. As any dude probably would. Babe, you take care of the photographer. You pick the setting, whatever you want, because this is more for you than it is for me. You know what I'm saying? It's more for you than it is for me. So one day she just hits you up, puts it in your calendar on your phone or whatever. Hey, photo shoot this Saturday, blah, blah, blah. You like, cool. Are we coordinating outfits or no. They'll have outfits for us there. All right, bet. So now I know I don't have to get dressed up because they gonna give us shit there, right? We pull up, right? A cornfield or whatever field this is. I'm like, this must be, we're gonna do some farming type shit. I don't fucking know. I still trust that my woman is in her right mind at this time. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like my fiance has common sense at this time. We pull up, I see a whole photographer who has agreed to this whole setting and everything. They don't look nervous. They're not like shocked when I pull up. They're like, oh, it's a black dude. Yeesh.
Right.
You didn't tell me. Yikes. Yeesh. This is gonna be a tough one here. But then they're like, yeah, so if you want to change, your outfits are in the rooms. And then he goes in the room and he sees chains.
Bro, at that exact point,
Mac.
like I don't
Black
condone violence, people. I want y'all to know this. I don't condone violence, but I would not have been surprised if somebody got beat up behind this shit. I really wouldn't. Someone would have to get their ass whooped for putting me through this shit. There's no way. There's no way.
In there, and I see chains.
Not chains,
baby.
These are slave ships. These are slave ships expert chains. You know what I'm saying? These are shits that keep you down.
Shackles, my guy. Babe, who is these chains for?
You
like,
man.
Is we doing some S&M shit? You putting these on? Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh,
You.
they me?
Yeah, they for you,
Bro. Wedding canceled. Engagement off. Facebook status, single as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Tinder account,
I'm single.
started. Pornhub premium. We out here.
Yeah.
Instance as single. I don't know how single you can be. All of the things that you can do to let the world know I'm here and I'm for everybody except this woman who they said they were inspired by 12 Years a Slave. I do not care what film you saw, lady, that got you in the mindset to create this scenario, but my guy.
Ain't no white woman want that man in 12 years as a slave. Ain't no white woman want that man in 12 Years a Slave. Ain't no white woman. Not one. I know the movie. This ain't it, bro. This is not it. Try again.
My guy. You walked in there and you saw this whole jigaboo costume laid out for you. Tattered clothes. The field hat. You know what? I would have preferred if he came out of that closet, the costume thing, wearing the blue suit from Django.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, I mean, I see that because Django fucked some people up. You know, he wasn't no bitch. But you came out in the straight, who is that nigga on that nag type shit. That's what you came out with.
Right.
The Samuel L. Jackson type stuff. Like, chains. That's all I kept saying when you first sent it. Like, I scrolled, I was like, this is kind of weird. Chains? And you was cool?
You was cool with this shit, bro.
Then they tried to be. Where's it at? Let me scroll past all this stuff. Scroll, computer. I didn't click on that. The final picture where he in the little suit with the top hat and shit. Like, look, our love has overcame the bounds and the whatever of slavery, and like, nah, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I want to know what photography company or freelance photographer or Stairs NCAA initially. But the internet was not ready for this shit.
No.
I was not ready for this shit. Black, is there anything? And think hard, man, because I want to give this guy some kind of fucking. Is there a possibility that Khan could have, while y'all were in, like, I am in an interracial relationship.
Me
know
too.
what I'm saying? But if Apple was like, babe, let's take. Look, let me tell you something. There's a field out here, surprise, that grows cotton. And a friend of mine who was in a interracial relationship, his wife wanted to take family pictures of them and the kids. And he was like, sure, babe, pick the place. When she told him that she wanted to do it in the cotton field because it looked nice and he said no. And he said it emphatically. And she concurred. She said he is not overreacted. He was mad as shit, and we changed the location. And I'm just like, attaboy, there you go. Because Apple has 0 time to try slave role play with me. And I'm going to turn into Nat fucking Turner. And I'm going to start killing motherfuckers in that bitch. Oh, I got a slave. We can reenact.
Mm-hmm. we playing the slave role, huh? Oh, this Haiti. Tonight, we Haiti. Shit get fucked up tonight.
Every revolution, burning all this shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, We're playing Birth of a Nation tonight.
Yep.
Because you getting your ass killed.
Somebody getting hurt tonight.
So I'm sitting here looking at all the comments from the Pitmasters. It don't look like nobody is like trying to be open-minded with this shit. The photographer had to have because like all of this shit's probably over the phone. She probably showed up in person, was like, hey, this is what we doing. I don't know if she was like, oh, by the way, my fiance's black, or if it was that day when he showed up. Hi, my name is Marcus. And he was like, oh,
Son.
God. A check's a check. A check's a check.
Do you know what your future wife is planning?
Bro, my man is sitting there holding the camera, just his soul getting fucked up every time he hit the shutter. Yeah, God.
What?
No.
Crying while he taking the
look
picture.
At each other. Now look at each other.
Her towards her.
Now smile a little.
A little closer.
A quarter.
A little close.
A quarter turn.
You bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass. I can't put these in my portfolio. I'm gonna look racist as shit. He ain't putting it on his social media. He ain't bringing that shit back to the company. His boss like, hey, you got those prints from the whatever couple? It didn't come out. Yeah. I left the lens cap on. Go figure. I've been doing this for 20 years. It's the one time I left the lens cap on. Ain't nobody seeing these negatives. Ha! He deleting the file as soon as he upload pictures. Delete. You ain't have people out here thinking I endorse this shit.
Fuck all y'all. Fuck you.
Oh
fuck you. Fuck the person that took the picture. Fuck the photography company. Fuck all y'all.
Bro, and put it on the. Bro, I don't know. She got dirt on this dude. She caught this dude cheating or something, or I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's happening. But there's no.
Bro, we just gotta break up.
There's no.
We gotta break up. We gotta break up.
Yes.
It ain't worth it.
You know what? I did cheat. I'm
ain't
sorry.
Worth it.
But I ain't doing chains.
It ain't worth it.
And you was like,
it ain't worth it.
So
listen,
do these go on my hand or feet? Like which how shackled am I in this scene? Like, fam,
just put them on. Like
back in the car.
Bro, like I hate to sound like this because it makes me sound so fucked up. But if I agree to do this shit, like I need like just one time to where if you piss me off, I have the full disclosure to punch you in the fucking face. Like just one time. And it would probably make up for this. Cause that's what this feels like to me. Like there has to be a payoff. Cause the coochie alone ain't the payoff. I hate to break it to you. It's not. That's not the payoff. That's ridiculous. Like I need some type of guarantee after this. And I'm still probably not going to agree to it. But that payoff has to be humongous. Like, what am I getting out of this? Am I getting a trust fund? Am I getting land? What am I getting? Am I getting your daddy's company if he has one? Like, what is this? Why am I agreeing to this? You know what I mean? Like, why? No, that one punch will be everything. But why? Why am I agreeing to this? Because this is just subjecting me to some bullshit, bro. Like, and knowing that, then you put it on Instagram, the one place you shouldn't put that shit. You know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna see it. Then Instagram had a field day, Twitter had a field day. Now you you just somebody that's disrespecting the culture. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't enough, bro. It wasn't.
But they had a happy ending though, Black.
Ain't no happy ending.
They had a happy ending.
That is not a happy ending. That is
Bro,
not a happy ending.
Straight happy ending, man.
That is not a fucking.
Straight
That's the first picture. That's the first picture in the long line of bullshit. I guarantee you they took that picture first.
Yo, what if they was just like, all right, here's the first wardrobe, and he saw this, he's like, oh, okay,
cool.
This is cool, and then they had a wardrobe change. And then the next costume, they was like, shades? What kind of babe, we already put the deposit down for the photographer. We have to do it. Shades? My heart. I can't.
I would love to hear the explanation behind this.
I will not.
Shoot. I really want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I need to hear it from them. Like, this is why we did it. This is what we were thinking when we did it. And it probably won't make no fucking sense. And I'll probably be more mad. But I'd be grateful to hear the explanation.
I'm surprised they haven't been on talk shows and shit yet, getting that talk show money, going on tour, trying to explain themselves and shit. You know, I hope they don't. They just need to fade out of existence. If they try to explain this shit, it's probably just gonna get worse.
Bring back Derek
Jackson.
Jackson at this
worse
point.
for them. And they
just bring back Derek Jackson. They fucking ruined it. Just bring him back. Let him live, because he can't do no worse than these two.
I don't need to see that.
Derek Jackson.
I don't need to see that. Moving on. Moving on from this tomfoolery. A couple weeks ago, I want to say, last week actually, Space Jam 2, more properly called Space Jam: A New Legacy, dropped on HBO Max and in theaters, and it has met very harsh criticism from the internet as a whole.
Yes, it has.
Don't know what people were expecting from a movie 100% geared for the younger audience, aka children. But it would make sense if all the reviews and the hate came from children. The problem is, it is coming from grown-ass men and women, mostly grown-ass men, who say that this is a horrible film and that the first Space Jam is far superior in every way. And I go back and watch the OG Space Jam, and I'm just like, this is just as nonsensical as this new one. People are just fans of nostalgia. It's nostalgia got these people. Like, you can't remake this. This is a da-da-da. It's whatever. Pretty much, it's just the people who Jordan's better than LeBron. LeBron has a horrible movie. Jordan's movie was, you know what I'm saying? So it's all that. What did you think of it? Did you think it was worth all of the hate that it's getting online?
So let me approach this from two different angles, right? At first, I wasn't gonna watch this movie. I had my mind made up that I was not going to watch Space Jam 2. But my kids got so excited about it that I got trapped into watching it. So on that front, I wasn't happy that I was even watching it. But watching it, it's really not a bad movie. It's really not. First and foremost, LeBron is a toxic dad. And there might have been a little bit of realism with how he plays with a team in that movie, because if you see the sadness in all the characters, they were not really happy that they were playing with LeBron. But I digress. The movie really wasn't that bad to me. I actually kind of liked it, but I liked it more so that my kids enjoyed the shit out of this movie, which they did. They fucking loved it. Like my son watched it again. You know what I mean? Like he was like, this movie is great. So on that front, I was like, it really didn't do too bad for me. I really appreciated that my kids loved it, and it was, to me, it really wasn't a bad movie. And I approached it with the same way that I watched Space Jam 1. Space Jam 1 was decent, but I more so watched it because Michael Jordan was in it. And I was a huge Michael Jordan fan back then. So it made sense that I would watch it. Didn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things of what the hell was actually going on, but it worked. You know what I mean? So the same thing, at least that this time they made it to where like they had something they had to chase for. They were going to be stuck in this digital world forever. And Don Cheadle, I got to give Don Cheadle props. Don Cheadle made this fucking character that he played work. It was a goofy fucking character that he somehow got to work for him, and it made at least some kind of sense that he was doing what he was doing in the movie, because anybody else in that role probably wouldn't have made it work, but he made it work. So props to Don Cheadle for that. And the movie really wasn't a bad movie to me, bro. Like I could sit here and bash it, but Space Jam 1 was kind of the same way, you know what I mean? Jordan did his thing, LeBron did his thing. It was two different movies, and preference is preference. If you didn't like it, cool. If you liked it, then chances are you liked it for the same reasons I liked it. My kids loved it, so I liked it. What about you?
It was all right. I feel indifferent. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. Only because I went into it knowing that it was not made, not created with me in mind. I watched it only because I was going to talk about it this Friday. But you look at the premise of it, it's just as silly as the first one. The only thing I will say is it was just too many references, like basketball references. You know, like they try to make it for grown-ups with the, you know, LeBron leaving teams, LeBron trying to build super team. Hey, Cleveland. Hey, this, you know, like it was just like, okay, like we get it. We get it. He's LeBron James. You know, he left Cleveland and went to Miami. We get it, you know?
Right.
Like they kept force feeding that shit. The one thing I will give one over this one, and this is just me because again it's probably nostalgia or because I'm just a basketball fan. I feel in one, like the scoring made fucking sense. You know, like I was looking at the score, like they will have to do a lot of work to catch it. They're down by like 50. You know, This one, it was like video game scoring and stuff, and like at halftime they were down by like 1,000 points or something, and I'm just like, oh, man, here we go, you know, yikes type shit, you know. So I mean, it really wasn't made for me. LeBron obviously is not an actor. That's not his profession. So the acting was going to be bad. Jordan's acting was also bad in one. So people were saying Jordan's a better actor. Stop it. I think Jordan had less speaking roles in the first one. LeBron had a lot of speaking roles in this one. A lot of it was done when he was cartoon LeBron, because I feel like they did that because he could just get in a booth for one day and read these lines and not have to pay him for being on set for however long he was going to be on set for. But I mean, it was an okay movie. Like it wasn't trash. Bad. It was Space Jam.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie.
Space Jam. So I'm looking at it and I'm just like, man, these are like grown ass adults saying this movie is trash. Like, why? Did you go in here thinking that you were going to be at the edge of your seat watching this? I mean, they had, oh my gosh, like Klay Thompson was in this movie. Klay Thompson. This man has not played a game of basketball in 2 years. And his name was Wet Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you guys think was happening? This cinematic fucking I'm just laughing. Like, what did you guys think? It was rated, it's made for kids. Like, calm down, people. It's fine. Did your kids like it? Yes. Shut the fuck up.
Some people hating that probably watched Shazam. You know what I mean? Like, y'all watched Shazam and thought Shazam was the shit. That's the people that hate Space Jam or Steel. You know what I mean? Like that's those people. Steel was a great movie. No, it wasn't. Space Jam was decent.
Yep. It was cool. Like, am I going to watch it again just on the strength of, it's a good movie, Space Jam 2? Like, I'm not. But if my kids want to rewatch it, cool, I'll let them rewatch it. They're probably not because they're older and they're probably onto more grown-up things, as they like to call it, even though they're kids to me. But I thought it was just cool. It played its part. It's a good watch on HBO Max. You ain't got to. I wouldn't go to the theater to watch it. I'll say that. I wouldn't go to the theater to watch it. But since it's on HBO Max, I checked it out. It wasn't bad.
Yep.
What kind of puffs would I give it? How many puffs? I'd probably give it 2.
I was going to say 2.5.
It's not because it's a bad movie. It's because
I give it 2.5.
Now I haven't. Everybody's like Space Jam 1 has a better soundtrack. I haven't listened to the full soundtrack of Space Jam 2. I looked at the track listing and I'm like, these probably could be hits, but I never got around to listening to it. I will say the Kirk Franklin Lil Baby song they have in the credits. It's a little bop.
Slapper.
It's a bop.
That bitch is a slapper. That bitch is low key. That bitch is a slapper. I was listening to the credits like, is this Lil Baby and Kirk Franklin? Who the fuck made this happen? Look at LeBron. LeBron pulling people together. You know what I'm talking about?
I was like, I could see myself waking up in the morning and doing shit. I mean, just being inspired to shit, to do something like, you know what? I am gonna win today. Thanks, Kirk Franklin and Lil Baby. Yep. Thanks, Kirk and Lil Baby. I appreciate this, baby. Let's go. Let's win the day. Let's go.
Let's do it.
But Jackie, you didn't like Fly Like an Eagle? I think they only played it at the end when he was getting off the spaceship. No, that was I believe I can. There was one part they were playing Fly Like an Eagle. Oh, it's when he was training in the Looney Tunes gym when Michael Jordan was shooting around and doing his layups and shit, and everybody was watching him in awe. It was Fly
like an eagle.
To the sea, fly like an eagle. Let your spirit talk to me. I wanna fly. Fly right into the future.
I ain't that shit.
Time keeps on into the future. Let me stop. But yeah, I'll listen to the Space Jam 2 soundtrack and be like, yes or no, yes or no. Those were bangers back then. If I listen to Basketball Jones now, I'm probably gonna be like, I only like it because I liked it back then. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you. Hit 'em High, that was a banger for me. Everybody get up. It's time to like that shit don't ride with me no more. I Believe I Can Fly. Can't listen to it no more.
Off the string.
There's a lot of songs of Space Jam 1. Yeah. Off the string of the artist of I Believe I Can Fly. I can't fuck with it no more. I have been in full no R. Kelly around me at all for the last few years. And it's worked out pretty good for me. I feel my soul being cleansed. I feel like my soul is being a little bit more cleansed each day. Oh man! But I will say this, and you wanted to do this last week, but we kind of put it off. You hit me up while we're on the before we get into our next topic, which is this animated movie bracket. You said something about Princess and the Frog that I feel like you should share with the Pitmasters. What was that?
Oh, should I go into this right now? You want me to go into this right now?
We got time.
Oh,
I want you to go.
Pitmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, Princess and the Frog, made by Disney, is trash. Basura! It is trash. And the reason Princess and the Frog is trash, I only discovered this because I love the movie. My daughter's name is Tiana. Had great adulation for the movie. But I went home and the stereotyping Princess and the Frog does, like I fucking hate now. Like it's only when I came back from home and then I watched that movie and I'm like, this movie is fucking trash, bro. Like everything about it, from the accents of that fucking Firefly, like the shit is horrible. It's fucking horrible, and we have to do better. And I'm holding Disney accountable for wrecking my culture. Okay, don't play with my shit. That movie is fucking trash. First and foremost. Beignets aside, because beignets are good. Gumbo aside, because gumbo is good. But the rest of that fucking movie is trash, bro. Like, ain't nobody ever kissed a frog in Louisiana. Ain't nobody ever did that shit. And ain't no prince ever came over there. Like, if y'all wanted to tell the story right, like revolve that shit around Mardi Gras and the King Cake or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Y'all just fucked up the movie. Yeah, y'all fucked it up for me. And the shit that fucked it up for me the most was that goddamn Firefly. Like that shit pissed me. Like when I went home, that shit just pissed me off. Cause I was like, don't nobody fucking talk like that, bro. Don't nobody fucking talk like that back home. Yeah, we have a few quirks. We have an accent. Like we do shit. We do shit. We hunt, we fish, you know what I mean? We do eat occasionally some weird shit that you can't really pronounce. Oh, that's a good question. Do you feel like Disney's the Black Princess character, a Black Disney character? Put that back up. Because of how audiences were feeling that there were no female Black princesses. Yes, I do. And I do think that because they did that, they fucked it all the way up. I do. Princess and the Frog, listen, Anthony, put this comment up too. Yes, Princess and the Frog was made for me. It was made for me. It should have been made for people like me that will see this shit and be like, you know what, this some bullshit, bro. Like y'all can't just be fucking this up. Same thing with Waterboy. Thank you. Waterboy fucked up Louisiana culture too. Because don't nobody talk. Well, my grandpa, but he's old now. but don't nobody really talk like that. So stop doing that shit to Louisiana. The shit's fucked up. It's horrible. It's ridiculous. Did he just go refill? He did. So this is a good time to plug things. So we got a bracket coming up, and tonight we doing the computer animated movies. Some of y'all fucked up in these votings, but we'll get to that when we get to the bracket. And yeah, said Cajuns don't talk like that, bro. They don't. They have a subtle. It's a subtle thing, but they don't talk like that goddamn Firefly. Stop it. They don't. They do not. Oh, you didn't share. What the fuck? Man, get the fuck out of here. Hope somebody kill you. I hope a car run into your ass. I hated that Firefly. I hate him even more now. They don't. It's subtle. They talk like regular people. That goddamn Firefly was not cute. He was not. He was ugly. He was fucking ugly. He was butt fucking ugly. And then, while we on this subject, and then had the fucking nerve to die and then turn into a star. Where they do that shit at? I'm gonna die and turn into the star. We ain't the Lion King, motherfucker. This is y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Remember who you are. No, motherfucker. We don't even go underground. I bet y'all didn't even know that. We don't even go underground. We go like 3 feet, maybe. How do you feel about Disney trying to be more inclusive but only getting the white culture correct? Yeah, they gotta do more research, or at least like have people from that culture working on that movie. You know what I mean? Like, because they did the same shit with Lilo and Stitch. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Though Lilo and Stitch is a good movie, but I'm pretty sure the Hawaiian people don't feel that great about it. You know what I mean? And that's only an animation. You know what I'm saying? But they got to get this shit right. Stop fucking up my shit.
You got it off your chest, my guy?
Yeah, I did.
You good,
I cussed the Firefly out. Fuck that Firefly chasing after a fucking star. It's just stupid.
That was his boo.
Then die and turn into a star right by the star.
The villain was dope. Voiced by your boy, the Arbiter.
I like that. I like that, which is why I won't go on him. I won't go in on him. But, you know, there's things to be said about voodoo, too.
Yep. But
y'all think it's gumbo and beignets and voodoo and fuckers.
It's not.
No.
It's not. You sure? But as you guys know, if you aren't doing so already, go ahead, go to Facebook. If you're listening to the audio, go to Facebook and search for the SmokePit podcast fan group. Join that. It's a private group. Go ahead, join, answer some questions. We'll let you in. We got a bracket going on this week based off of something we talked about last week, which is what are some of your favorite computer animated movies? So we went to IMDb, got the top 32 rated on IMDb. and created a bracket, which is currently in the quarterfinals. And right now, it looks like Wreck-It Ralph and The Incredibles will move on to the semifinals. And Moana and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will move on into the semifinals as well, which I have no problem with that. I do, however, got a problem with the early round voting. One matchup in particular. The number 2 seed in this bracket. The number 2 seed in this bracket. None other than Coco. Coco, the number 2 seed, only second to Spider-Verse, which is the number 1 seed, top-rated computer animated movie, according to IMDb. Number 2 is Coco. I have no problems with IMDb saying Coco is the number 2 rated computer animated movie, because that movie, and you know what? I want to say that movie was not made for me, because I don't do Day of the Dead. I don't celebrate none of that stuff. But if I tell you Coco deserves to be up there, it deserves to. I mean it. And the first round matchup, it was going against Despicable Me with Gru in him. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Despicable Me. The whole villain adopts these kids for a plot, but learns to like them, becomes a dad, does stuff to save them. I appreciate that as a parent. I appreciate that. I'm not saying it's a trash movie, but it was the number 31 ranked film. So I'm looking at the first round matchup. Coco versus Despicable Me. Fam. Let me scroll down to the results of that one. When I say I am upset with where is it at? I'm gonna get Despicable Me got 32 votes, including 1 vote by this man, Black Mac. Black Mac guy, what's up? What are you doing? First of all, 32 votes. Coco only got 21.
Hey man, why you blaming me?
Votes.
Why you blaming me? You act like I was the deciding vote. I wasn't. I was early. But I have my reasons.
But you know better.
Despicable Me is a sentimental movie for me. It is. That was a sentimental vote. It wasn't do I think Coco, because I think Coco's better. But sentimentally, I voted with my heart.
How do you do that John Travolta meme where he's just like looking around? So you're saying Coco is a better movie than Despicable Me?
Yeah.
So we put up a bracket where we have you pick the better movie. And you don't pick the better movie.
Nope. I couldn't go against my movie. First and foremost, hold on, let me go to these announcements.
What is happening? Stiff, big facts. It don't even make sense. Like I told you, Despicable Me gets me in the feels too, man. It gets me right in the feels, bro. When that little girl, when he wins that unicorn for her, like he blows up that whole carnival game to get her that unicorn, and she grabs it. It's so fluffy. I think I'm gonna die. And she's like, "Oh, I gotta get you this unicorn now." And he blows that shit up, and she gets it. It's so fluffy. Like I love it. Like that gets me, man. But if I play Remember Me right now, tell me you ain't gonna cry.
You know what, man? Fuck y'all. I changed my vote. I changed it. There, I did it on my phone. But it ain't gonna make a fucking difference.
We don't want
It
it.
ain't gonna make a fucking difference.
We don't want it.
You act like I am the deciding vote in a list full of fuckery. There's at least 10 other people that said, you know what, fuck Coco. They said it in the votes. They was like, you know what, fuck that. Fuck that. Despicable Me.
But they ain't on this show, is they? They ain't on this show. They ain't on the show.
I'm standing by my shit.
I needed you.
I'm standing by my shit. I
there
voted
you go.
the way I voted.
About.
I voted what I voted.
You said what you said.
Yep. I voted the way I voted.
You said what you said. But I was highly hurt at that. What's one of these matchups that you were like, what the fuck's going on here?
It was an early one.
Oh,
and I was.
What did you feel about? What did you feel about Up losing to Moana? How'd you feel about that one?
I hated it because that's another one that gets me right in my feels.
I voted for Moana. That was tough.
And there was no clear winner in that. Nobody was gonna win that. So I went with Moana too. But I was like, I hate voting against Up, but Moana is the better movie.
Oh, here's another one. First round matchup. Number 6 overall seed, Toy Story 3. When I tell y'all, Toy Story 3 is probably in my top 5 computer animated movies. Massey said, "Oh, y'all voted for Moana can go to hell." Had grown men crying. Yeah, I'm not saying. Look, listen. Some of these were tough. Like Black just mentioned, he was torn between Coco and Despicable Me. We gave him some. We bust his balls a little bit, not voting for Coco. Moana, best villain song, and that's saying something because Disney has Be Prepared, which was my top villain song. But I'm Shiny, bro. That crab was killing it. I messed around and downloaded the soundtrack like it was for my daughter, but it was really for me. And I'm like, I'm listening to this. This is my bag. But back to Wreck-It Ralph and Toy Story 3. Wreck-It Ralph, I love Wreck-It Ralph too. It was a good movie, had a good message. But let's talk about Toy Story 3 and Wreck-It Ralph. Toy Story 3, guy, that's the best movie. Unless you just don't like movies that make you cry, get you in your feels, then I understand why you vote for Wreck-It Ralph. Toy Story 3 had me crying, my guy. For toys.
I'm about to go in the furnace. It's about to be over. End of my childhood as I knew it.
Had one of the best villains, because Lotso, come on, bro. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, he's like the OG of the daycare. He knows. He's just showing them the ropes and shit. And then when he tricked them into being with the preschoolers so they can fuck him up, and they gonna stay with the big kids, I was like, oh, he dastardly. This is a dastardly bear, guys. And I don't even use that word a lot. Dastardly.
Get your monkey ass up in there with them preschoolers.
Dastardly. I was like, he is evil, to the point where he's like, now I gotta just kill y'all. Like he wasn't like, I gotta find a way to throw y'all in the trash. I gotta find a way to fucking get y'all out of this school. Y'all got to burn and not exist anymore.
Burn.
He was worse than Sid. He was worse than Sid, people. The tiers I had, Toy Story 3, by far the far superior Toy Story. Hands down. Lost to Wreck-It Ralph by 30 votes. 39-9. I don't care if there's too many Toy Story movies. They knocked it out the park with Toy Story 3. That's all I'm going to say. They could make 18 Toy Stories. Toy Story 3 is still going to be up there as the best one. But it lost by 30 votes, man, and I was super sad about that shit. Side note, Black also voted for Wreck-It Ralph over Toy Story 3.
The glitch.
You just out here wanting to piss me off. It's cool.
The glitch. I woke up and chose violence that day.
I chose violence today. But I think the first round's the only thing I had problems with. After that, I'm cool with all the other voting and stuff that's going on.
Y'all had me worried for a minute. I was worried because Soul was about to beat somebody, but thankfully the group came back and rectified that shit. Because the fact that Soul was even in this bracket.
It's the number 8 seed, baby. What you mad about?
That movie
IMDb
is
don't be
horrible.
out there putting up bullshit, man. Let me see if I can find it.
Terrible. That movie was terrible.
Oh, the Lego movie. Oh, Jackie voted for Soul. Is she still in here? She likes Soul better than the Lego movie. And you know what speaks volumes? I'm gonna give this man respect. I'm gonna call him by his real name. Chris Pratt voiced Elliot, the Lego movie. Off the strength of my hate for Star-Lord, I almost voted for Soul, but I remembered how bad Soul was. Me, as a black man. Soul may not have been meant for me. It was probably meant for the children, but even just entertainment wise, it was not good. Like I said, I gave it 2 puffs, right? Lego movie had me more entertained than Soul did. So that's why I voted for Lego movie, and that's why I moved on. But at the end of the day, let me just say, if Spider-Verse does not win this bracket, we may take a hiatus from this show for a while until y'all get y'all minds right. Because I don't see anything on here beating Spider-Verse. I'll tell you that right now. Nope. Funny, in the feels, hyped up. Bro, that scene where the leap of faith scene where he's on the building and he just jumps and he's upside down, and the way the scene is, the sky is on the bottom and the city is on the top, that inverted scene. And then the soundtrack, come on, bro. The movie made me like the song by Post Malone and Sway.
Hell yeah, it did.
At first, I was like, I can't stand this damn song. I hate this song. I saw the movie. I'm walking out the theater. Fresh out the theater. Is that your son singing it?
Yeah, that's him.
Was that Amani singing it?
Yeah.
Needless to say, I keep her in check. She was a bad. I was like, bro, I love this song now. Off the strength of how good that movie was. I'm just like, I'm out here. You got me. Y'all got a bop. Okay. You got me. But yeah, Spider-Verse needs to win this shit. I don't see any other, because y'all got rid of Coco. I was just like, Coco might be the one up in there, but nope. Or Toy Story 3.
Now
I was even gonna say How to Train Your Dragon 2. Go ahead.
If it's your bracket, who's in your final 4?
If it's my bracket,
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, Coco, Toy Story 3, and How to Train Your Dragon 2. And it's
Not
close
bad.
because Up and Moana, like those two are in that same bracket down there. But yep, that's my 4. What about you? Low key? No, never mind. Coco's been out. I was gonna say, and Toy Story. My bracket's busted. They busted my bracket. Y'all in here busting my brackets.
Busting my brackets. Mine is Spider-Verse, Moana, Despicable Me, and incredibly Wreck-It Ralph. That's my final 4.
Obviously, Wreck-It Ralph is in there because you voted for that hoe. Did you like the sequel? Did you like Wreck-It Ralph too?
No, I did not.
Okay. I was gonna say now you just fanning now because you know Wreck-It Ralph Break the Internet was not good.
It was not a good movie.
They tried it. They was like, look, we got P. Henson in here. Come watch our movie. Nah, son. You ain't get me with that bullshit. You just not getting me with that bullshit. All right. So we'll let y'all finish that bracket out. We'll announce the winner and all that stuff. But we have reached a part of our show where it is final thoughts and shots. What do you got for him, Black?
Shout out to my No Gimmicks co-host, Frank D. We just did another episode. That one is out. I didn't post anything on it, so I'm announcing it here. That episode is now out on all streaming platforms, so go support it. We actually had a real good time doing that episode, so shout out to him. Homies putting in work. I'm acknowledging it. Real good co-host to have on the wrestling side of things. So he knows a lot about the industry. And if you don't follow us at the No Gimmicks Podcast fan group. Also, shout out to Saturday Night Nerds, Jackie, Will, Deontay. You guys are putting in amazing work as well. Your show is incredible. I actually got a chance to catch it. So kudos to you guys on doing that. Shout out to all the Pitmasters out there. If you're traveling, please be safe because this COVID ain't fucking with nobody right now. Just mask up and be safe, please. If you're traveling, I know I've seen a couple of y'all in pictures and moving around. It's good y'all moving around, but please remain safe. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. You guys are a great crowd. Y'all put up with a lot of my shenanigans, which I do purposely sometimes. I just wake up and choose violence. I don't necessarily feel like that, but it's fun. So it's fun. So thank y'all for tuning in to that. So yeah, man. Episode 50, bro. How you feeling about it?
I feel good, man. I feel real good. What was it, earlier this year, probably around late May, early June, we were getting the Facebook memories of the earlier episodes of the Smoke Pit, and to see where we at now, it's bananas, bro. It's bananas to see how far we grew in a year. And you already shouted them out, but shout out to the crew, Saturday Night Nerds. They've been supporting the Smoke Pit, so we're gonna show the same support to them. Join their group, man. Just search for Saturday Night Nerds. Join the group. It's a private group. They got some questions. Answer it. Jump in there. Same nerd discussions happening in there. Comics, Star Wars, anime, whatever, bro. Like it's all in there, ready to be discussed. So hit them up. Join the group. Join in the discussions. They usually try to do their shows on Saturday nights, obviously based on the name, but they usually do it 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. And then, of course, they got their podcasts everywhere you can get podcasts at, Google, Spotify, all that good stuff. But they do go live here. So make sure to check them out. Support the fam. And if you got groups, if you got a group thing you're trying to get going, let us know, man. Like, we're still on the homies helping homies tip here in the Smoke Pit. Yep. So if you got something going on, you want us to kind of help get the word out about what you got going on, let us know. Shit. Let us know. Big announcement this Saturday, though, for Saturday Night Nerds. We got an announcement we can't wait to share with the people, the group. So tune in. You see me. I'll share the link here in this group. So if you can, just go ahead and tune in, and you will be in for a treat for what we got in store for y'all. Joanna. 50. Episode 50. Hey, y'all remember last week? I was like, we're going to do
all right, y'all. It's been a good show. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 50 of the Smoke Pit podcast. All right, cool. All right, later.
He even posted that. He posted a thing like, give me suggestions for songs. He ain't got to sing the whole song. Hey, does he have to sing the whole song? Because I'm going to be like, you just give us a verse. A cappella, off rip. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do the whole song. Just give us a couple bars, bro. Give us a couple bars. Bores. First of all, tell us what song you singing.
I don't know. I might just I don't know. We'll see. Any suggestions?
What do you mean?
Does anybody have a? Does anybody have a suggestion?
You know Joanna got suggestions already. Joanna, drop it. Drop the suggestion. Let's go. Off rip. Somebody, the first song that pops up in the comments. If he knows it.
If I gotta know it,
give us a couple lines. Like I want you.
All my life. Ooh. That's a hard one. Not really.
Is that Casey and JoJo?
Yeah. All my life.
Which one you singing?
I do All My Life.
Hey.
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, do you want me to up music or no? Okay, acapella. Let's do it.
No. We'll go acapella. I will never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. Oh damn! I forgot the words. And I will never find another lover more precious than you, more precious than you. Girl, you are close to me like my mother, close to me like my father, close to me like my sister, close to me like my brother. And you are the only one, my everything. And for you, the song I sing. There you go.
All my life, pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. In all my life, I haven't forgotten you. Yes, I hope that you feel the same way too. And I hope that you
do love me too.
And I always like that part. And I really love you. Them boys was high on that shit.
Nose powder, boy.
To hit them notes, woo!
Booger sugar. That booger sugar.
It's a hell of a drug. Mm-hmm. I heard it's a hell of a drug. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is us acting a fool at the end of episode 50. 50. G-Unit 5-0. We are halfway to it, and we cannot wait to get there with y'all supporting us. So, with that being said, that concludes the episode. I am always your homie, Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Matus Kelvin K. Lee. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 50 of the Smoke Pit. Come back next week. We'll be doing the same dope shit. Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Makk and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.